morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, bro?
I didn't know we were starting.
Are you going to bring the heat to these people today? What's up, everybody? If you are visiting us on YouTube, click that subscribe button, take that bell. All our peeps on Twitter. What's up, Twitter? Say hi to us. Go ahead, bring your screen up, bro. We're rolling today, man. Everybody remember, option trading is risky. All trading is risky. We are not telling you what to do. We're just teaching you how to use the Chameleon to do a little bit of research. What do you got for us today, bro?
Well, it popped up. It wasn't in my initial thought pattern this morning, but it popped up.
What are you laughing about, man? What's so funny?
Well,
everybody wants to know it. People want to know. What do you guys want to know today, man? Hit me up in the chat, and I'll pop it to Will. He can punch it into the Chameleon.
Beyond Meat's up $23.
Man. Wow.
I mean, they must have said that they're rolling into Beyond Fish on their earnings call. They did have earnings. All I can say is
that is delicious, man.
That is deliciously painful on pros who are short this stock.
It's good to see the short sellers get burned. I mean, what's up, Chess? I see you in the chat. Everybody in the chat, say hi. I will say hi back.
Or not.
Or not.
That's risk protection. Let's look at it. It's still we're going to see what happens over the next couple days, but Jesus, a 26% move in the pre-market. Again,
well, dude, you told it, man. You said be careful. You got to be really careful, right?
It's not a squeeze yet, so be aware. This thing could get more painful.
Yep.
I looked. There are no option opportunities. I mean, if someone buy righted it because I talked about it last week and they own the stock, you're going to be put to the, you're going to have to give up your stock or you're going to have to roll out of your options. But again, up 26%, I would be looking to, well, let's see what happens. But remember, if it's a short squeeze, if this spikes, it's already high, but if it gets higher, the amount you have to pay to be that it's showing you to synthetically be short the stock, you're going to want to. It's a quick move. I mean, we've looked at TLRY before. I mean, it's a
when it goes, it's going to go like a rocket.
Very quick. I would even put out some, if you have the stock, put a price out there to sell it, like the 200 price level type of thing, where you get a quick rip, whatever. It's amazing. I'm going to try to go do a little more research on what they said, what is so bullish about their first earnings report. It's interesting. Anyways, next thing I wanted to talk about, the FAA just approved Amazon drone deliveries in rural areas. Have you seen the Amazon drone?
If it looks like a human running, I'm selling my Amazon stock immediately.
Nope, there it is.
What is it? Is this a box with wings?
It's eight propellers rather than the standard 4.
There's
cameras.
There's no standard, man. There are ones with 6, ones with 8. Come on, bro.
What percent of packages that Amazon delivers do you think fall within the drone delivery spectrum?
Could a lot, man. A lot. There's a lot of stuff. When I order, my wife wants some eyeshadow. Those things are tiny.
I want to see how close you are. I know the number.
Oh, that thing's huge. Oh, my God. Yeah. Is that a human standing next to it?
Yeah.
That thing, holy cow. Just everybody, if you're just maybe catching us on the podcast, the thing is 4 feet tall. It's huge. That thing is a monster.
Yep.
Wow. And how does it hold like its pack? Does it hold a box like on a rope below it or what?
I haven't seen it yet.
Wow. All right. Good heads up. Where'd it get approved?
It's rural America, basically.
No, what does that mean? Come on, man. Rural America. Oh, okay. So
based on
95% of America. Come on, dude. That's not right.
Yeah, probably. Yes, probably. It's a large. It's a large. Market. I don't know where they're going to be testing it.
What area, dude?
Depends on airspace.
That's look here, everybody. That's Will not willing to do his research.
Amazon, the Amazon, Las Vegas, and the Amazon. That's what I've picked up on so far.
By the way, Chess is giving you a shout out for that Vera Bradley heads up the other day.
Well, I don't recall the heads up. I do recall looking at it, but
I think you saved him some cake. He's saying he owes your daughters a Vera bag.
Anyways, and I have to bring up that patented blimp that Amazon patented 6 years ago.
The hub blimp. Yeah,
the
hub that the drones fly in and out of. It's like a warehouse, floating warehouse.
This is going to move rapidly. I have a feeling.
You just think about it, man. They don't have to own anything on the ground. Not a terrible idea.
So you haven't given me the number, but it's 80% of Amazon's packages are under 5 pounds or under.
Yeah.
And that is what this. So basically, this drone can deliver 80% of what Amazon delivers right now. So that's an amazing number, I thought.
I mean, dude, we've all got it, man. You get the box that's, bigger than a football, and the product inside it is, a lipstick or, something super tiny, and that absolutely is true.
You can just imagine everyone, who's a Prime member, for a one-time fee, you can get the security landing pad where the thing lands right on top of this box on your property.
Yep.
And there's just an exchange of the product, right? It just drops into the box and then takes off. It's
interesting, but everybody heads on a swivel. You got to do more research. Will obviously does not know the details of this. It's happening in some way. But dude, it's not all of rural America, man. I'm sorry, dude. You're wrong. There's no way, dude. I mean, Google and Uber were just getting approval for one town.
Wait, this is the FCC. I mean, the FAA gave them approval. So now they have to go to whatever community, and the FAA, they've got approval throughout the U.S. in rural areas to make these deliveries. Now they have to go to the local communities and then make that find their but they were approved by the FAA in rural areas.
Gotcha.
So this has to do whether to the flight patterns.
Gotcha.
So they obviously have designated areas that don't have much large scale air traffic that they're going to test these drones. Now,
I think Jake's saying those drones look like the perfect size to deliver the Chameleon Cup without destroying a Chameleon Cup. What do you think, bro?
Jake would know. Jake had one. Jake changed our delivery mechanism.
He did.
We used to
Jake
try
transformed the way the Chameleon Cup is delivered and kept it within the United States of America.
We used to try to deliver overseas, but because of Jake and four potential deliveries and one broken arrival, it was, be aware, you move overseas, it's hard to get a package to the U.S.
by the way, Brian won the Chameleon Cup yesterday for guessing the correct movie, which was Step Brothers, my friend. Step Brothers.
And I called out that Brian would be the one who got it, by the way.
Yep.
Go to the tape.
Yep, you did. He knows the movies, doesn't he?
He's great. We should have Brian's another guy we should have on the show. He's got a lot of insight into the market. But anyways, this is going to be the main competitor.
Wing. Wait, the main competitor to Amazon?
Yeah.
What? Wait, What are you talking about?
This is Google's product. I didn't realize.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Google Wing. And here they show how they deliver the product.
Bro. Big companies, man. Big companies, not so smart.
Is that like the Google Glass? I mean,
that might be actually, look, the problem with these drones, as you know, my brother, trees and power lines, man. Trees and power lines. That might not be, if it doesn't fly below 60 feet and then the rest of it comes down on a rope, it's not the worst.
There's
keeping that drone safe, not necessarily a bad idea.
Thing is, part of it is they got to pick up product too for it really to be effective. Somehow they've also got to pick up product. Like, I want to deliver my cup to Jake.
Yep.
I put the cup into the box. The drone lands on the box. The cup is inserted into the box. Did I just say that? That is just terrible.
Let's just say what we believe it's going to be might be very different in 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, no doubt.
So what are the numbers telling you today?
Well, I did it. It just the market has turned. If anyone hasn't noticed, 3 full days of bullish activity. I mean, Amazon's up in the pre-market. Google's up in the pre-market. I just looked at some credit put spreads for a bullish market, and there are lots of opportunities if you want to get into Apple or Google on the bullish side.
Nice.
There's Apple. Let's take a look at the Google.
Jake's saying Ford has better bots.
Ford's, their bots are in the shape
Dude,
of
I'm going to get
UFOs.
like, I don't know. I think I'm going to get like that thing made huge and just put it up on my wall behind me or something, because I just love the robot that looks like a human.
To me, they've invented a drone Ford that looks like a car. That's funny.
Hey, it's Chess. Have you got a Chameleon cup yet, Chess? Hit me up in the chat. Have you got one? Because Brian's got so many cups. He's won so many cups. He's like, give it away. Give it to somebody else. So Chess, if you haven't got a cup yet, man, I'll hook you up with a cup. We'll give you Brian's cup.
Is Brian going to send it to him?
No, you're going to send it to him, man. What do you mean? Is Brian going to send it to him? No, Brian was nice enough to be like, hey, guys, I don't need the cup. Give it away to some other Chameleon. And Chess has been on the show a bunch of times. Chess is here. I don't know if Chess is chessing. All right, Chess, send me an email, Adam@MarketChameleon.com with your address, and I'll hook you up, bro.
Have we told the Chameleon Cup packaging story yet?
And the fact that you spent, what, $300 shipping 2 cups across the world to my man Jake?
No, not that story. We've told that. We didn't throw the number at it, but we told the story about
Rial's chiming in. Hey, careful you don't get a used cup shipped in by accident. Dude, that's the story where Will he was packing a cup and had his cup as well, and actually packed in he drank all his coffee, packed in the one, and then walked to the sink and realized that he had packed the used cup. Oh my God. Head on a swivel, dude.
I packed, I had 4 cups to send out. So I brought up the 4 cups, the boxes, put everything in, made sure, I changed my packet methods after my delivery to Jake. So everything was packed, wrapped. And then I realized there was a cup sitting on the counter that was not my coffee cup. So I had to open all 4 boxes. It wasn't in the first
to find the one with used coffee. Oh, yeah, that would have been amazing, dude. That would have been incredible, dude.
Yeah. Now I would have videotaped the whole thing, but yeah, this time I let it go. But anyways, Google and Amazon both a lot of bullish call put spreads in there. Or credit put spreads, excuse me.
Yep.
The next thing I was going to talk about is Tesla. I don't know if anyone noticed, but we had a little pop here the last 3 days with the market. But there's starting to be rumblings that their deliveries this quarter are going to come in better. I mean, we all saw that email he sent out to everyone in the firm. So be aware, Tesla could be a interesting dynamic from here.
Yep.
I would not buy the stock. I would look to see if there are any spreads, and there are. A bullish spread to me would be the way to play it, because when we talked about it, I don't know, a week ago, we said you'd want to start looking to sell it here. So I'm dipping my toes the other way right now. It's still 205. I mean, way off its highs, but it's, what did it get down to 190? Where
180, man. I know people were making money at the when it popped down to 180 or whatever it went to. People were some people made a nice little run there.
A basketball tournament for my daughter. I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but this weekend, and I spoke to a father, and he just purchased their second Tesla. They're a Tesla-only household now.
Mm-hmm.
Love the car. Autopilot the whole way out on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Supposedly, it is game changer, man. I mean, you do a lot of highway miles. I just don't know why you're waiting, man. I don't know what you're waiting for.
He loves it. I mean, and he drove it to. I mean, we were Lancaster County, so he wasn't worried. It was. I mean, it looks cool when you look inside it.
Supposedly, it makes long distance driving just infinitely more palatable.
Yeah, and he has, in the Tesla community, there are all sorts of stories of people. They have the opposite. Well, it's not the opposite, but it's Tesla's version of the Mile High Club. on long highway trips.
Come on. Inappropriate, bro. Family show. Come on.
Were you aware of this?
Come on, man.
You were.
I'm online, dude. Come on.
I was not aware of it. I mean, it makes
Dude, just get on YouTube for 5 seconds and punch in Tesla memes, and all you get are people doing all sorts of outrageous stuff in Teslas. Sleeping in the back seat. I mean, just everything, man.
Well, why haven't we brought this up before on the show?
Come on, man. Dude, you just got to get one of these cars so we can have some fun, man. You could do the show in the car as you're driving around. How awesome would that be?
Well, I mean, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let's make a little more money trading. All right, so Tesla, there's some bullish spreads here if you're interested. Next two things I was going to show real quick. I know the show is kind of carrying on and way too much chit-chat. We're starting to lose people. But seasonality screener by calendar month. We're a few days into June. I should have showed it prior, but if you had the premium service, hopefully you did your June search well before you hit June. But years of observation, 8. Positive observations above 70% and any positive returns for the month of June. And there were 10 pages of winner chicken dinners here. But I wanted this, if you search by the average return, you can get, there's pages of opportunities here with greater than 7% returns. So some interesting things to look at always. We don't talk about it enough in just the stock play, the seasonality screener.
There you go. Lots of people love playing the seasonality.
Seasonality screener by calendar month.
Hey, if you guys are joining us on Twitter, love you guys. Hit that. What is it? Follow on Twitter, subscribe and follow on Twitter. If you're on the Chameleon, you can visit us at MarketChameleon.com. Click that subscribe button in the top right-hand corner. And you can get 7 days free of this premium data and analytics Will's using. Got a question from Chess. He's saying, hey, bro, could you hit in DOMO and take a quick peek at DOMO, see if you see anything catches your eyes. Apparently he what did he do? He bought a put option on DOMO. Can you give any advanced technical knowledge, my bro?
It looks like they have earnings after the close. Is that correct?
We got earnings coming up, Chess? Is that what's happening here?
Whose earnings were yesterday after the close. Okay. See that? I'm surprised you haven't made that comment about my brain moving.
He said, my question is if you get out ASAP or not based on tips I can get from the Chameleon. How would a pro trader, how are you going to look at this and say, good, bad, he bought it yesterday, bought the put option yesterday.
Problem is, I mean, let's look at the option chain. The problem is getting in the morning, having been a market maker, right at the opening.
Well, he got in yesterday.
No, I'm saying getting out.
Excuse me.
He's looking to get out of his option contract.
Yep.
I would definitely not just put a market order and put it in between the market at the opening. Yeah, I would get out at the opening myself. No need to ride a winner if he's won on this. So
there you go. There's the pro tip. Stay safe, man.
And it looks like the market's up this morning. All the futures are up. So I don't know what the beta of this stock is, but be aware. It could. Yeah, I would. And the problem with options is, which is something they should probably change because everything is done electronically now, is let the options market they should have a pre-market for the options. Why not, right? Mm-hmm. Let it trade before the market hours if people want to take the risk.
Look at you, man.
Domo, how did he
Rose.
How'd this jump into his
Domo?
How'd this jump into his
Domo
brain?
Origato Misto Roboto. I think that's how that song came up, isn't it? Domo?
Did he play? Was this an earnings play?
I have no. Yeah. He plays mostly earnings. Yeah. Chess is an earnings player.
Look at him. Good for him.
Checkmate, my friend. Checkmate.
Last thing I was going to look at was the seasonality screener. Actually, no. We just looked at the seasonality screener, didn't we? It was employment report, situation report. Actually, this is what triggered looking at the seasonality screener. I forgot we were 7 days into a new month and we didn't look at the month prior coming in, give people a little heads up.
Yep.
But the employment numbers coming out this morning. Remember, we also have this event-driven screener. Probably don't talk about it enough, but lots of opportunities to pick out events and see if there are any stocks that kind of have a pattern around the events. And so this was the employment situation. I did at least 10 observations. I moved the win rate up to 80% to kind of narrow it down.
How many did you get? How many did you get?
64 pages.
Come on, man. Come on, man. For the people who aren't on the super premium, man, give them a little taste, man. We got some people on the Periscope. Do you call it Periscope or do you call it Twitter, man? I'm not really sure. To everybody who's watching on Twitter, love you guys.
We have some people on Twitter?
Of course, dude. We got Twitter every day. We're big on Twitter, man. We're dominating Twitter. And by the way, our Twitch is blowing up. Blowing up.
I wish I knew what Twitch was. I don't know if you
My kids my daddy's got a Twitch channel.
I don't want to self-promote, but at iTradeVol, my Twitter account, I've been sending out some personal experiences I've had on my Twitter feed.
Yep.
People don't seem to like it. I got a lecture from a family member. A lecture.
Dude, you got to tell them you're sorry, man. I'm a personality now. If you can't deal with it, you have to move on, man. Because I am on Twitter. I am on social media. I am on Instagram. It's happening.
They felt there was no relationship between doing the research on my property and making a decision to have my septic clean.
They felt there was no coalescence between the septic tank cleaning out and use of MarketChameleon.com.
And the stock market. No, they felt it was absolutely zero correlation. And I was trying to relate the fact you have to do your research on everything around you.
Everything.
And Chameleon's a great way to do it on the
Remember, dude, you were gonna get brutalized by some guy who's like, you guys need a new septic tank. It's $88,500 because your septic tank is ruined. And then the other guy was like, no, all you need to do is pump it and you're good to go. Remember? I mean, you got to do your research, people.
You've got to do your research. You got to do your research. And my research came from my nose, was telling me it was time. They recommend every 3 years you get your septic pumped.
Yep.
It was year 2. And I started to notice a smell, and sure enough, it was near
capacity.
It was over capacity, and a lot of toilet paper at the surface. It was a gagger. You look down there and you take a whiff.
At least you don't live in Costa Rica. People here have convinced themselves that you can't flush toilet paper, and oh my God, dude, it is a terrible, terrible thing. I can only imagine
because I was at a real nice park yesterday. And I can imagine what happens to whatever little basket they have next to the toilet paper.
Yeah.
If you don't have appropriate personnel who dispose of said toilet paper, because this trash can, it was dropping, it was everywhere. So going into a public toilet where toilet paper is not being properly, that would not be a pretty picture.
How did we go down this road, man? This is a bad road. I don't know. People are having their breakfast, for gosh sake, man. Come on.
Not anymore.
So wait, are you going to filter this down for us, man? Give us the highest return, man. At least do that for the people. Let the people have a look.
Well, I could. Well, I did change it. I went.
Let's see the win rate. What's the highest win rate we got there?
First of all, I went market cap over 20 billion to see if anything popped up, and sure enough, Amazon's on here, which is nice to see. Average return almost 2%. Median return is 2.5%. Best return, worst return. So that's interesting.
There you go.
83% win rate. If you want to search by win rates, Walmart. Whoa, and Walmart's having their corporate meeting right now. Is that any? I'm sure their corporate meetings are always in June.
So show people how to use. So you scroll over the time frame, right, and you get to see that there.
To see what?
How to put that trade on.
Did you know Walmart takes the grocery battle to the next level?
Man, I just don't understand what you're doing up there. I don't get it, man. When you're telling me you go to the store 3 to 5 times a week, and because you like to pick out fresh fruits and vegetables, I don't get it, man. And I don't know why you're not using Walmart, why you don't, place your order and, you swing by and pick up. That would be if I lived in the States, that would be my worst case scenario is I stop by the store having pre-ordered and just get it put in the back of my car. But I don't understand why you're not doing home delivery. And your excuse is, oh, the vegetables came too fresh. They were too ripe, Wow.
You don't have neighborly interactions with a Ford drone, buddy. Maybe you would. You and Jake would enjoy your one interaction of a day with something else is a Ford drone. But I mean, Ford
so
robot.
You do it. So now let me get this straight. You do it for social interactions.
I'm going quiet. End of show. Anyways, interesting. When I did that win rate, it was interesting what popped up. Walmart, Target, TGT.
Interesting.
Starbucks. Mickey D's. Ross Stores.
All
Lowe's.
the deliciousnesses.
A lot of retailers. All with win rates over 90%. So be amazed by what the Chameleon
be
can
amazed.
shove you down. Be amazed. Where's Beyond Meat now? Let's see if there's. Whoa, look at that.
Man. Apparently, it's all moving on your sausage patty review yesterday.
They say it's the greatest. They say it's the best sausage patty in the market.
I told you guys, sausages. You can make sausage out of mud and dirt. Sausage is all about the spices, dude. It's easy to make. It's easy to make a fake sausage. That's all I'm saying. They've been making fake veggie sausage, great veggie sausage for decades, man. Decades. It's as good as the regular. I mean, you can throw that on an Egg McMuffin with sausage, and you have the veggie sausage. That just works. Just works, bro.
Just announced Beyond Meat has a drone that delivers you sausages to your door cooked. They're making it in the drone as it's being delivered. It shows up piping hot. You just 2 pieces of bread. It's delivered. Pop it on. Right in.
Can we get a pizza oven on the drone that cooks it as it's flying to me?
What do you mean? Pizza Hut has invented, with the combination of Ford and Pizza Hut have invented a drone shaped like a pizza that delivers hot, fresh pizzas.
Hot, fresh pizza. Love the chat. You guys, the chat's blowing up right now. Love you guys. You're on YouTube. Click that subscribe button. Tick that bell. Most of our watchers are on YouTube because they get the pure chat just blasting back and forth. Chess, again, hit me up in the email, Adam@MarketChameleon.com. I'll get you out that cup ASAP. Love you guys. Twitter, everybody. We're worldwide. Worldwide. Everybody check that out, man. Step Brothers. Worldwide.
Best movie ever.
It's one of my top. It's a top 5 comedy, man. Maybe pushing number 1, man. I mean, dude, that scene, incredible. Love it. Everybody watch that one this weekend.
Catalina
oh my God,
Wine
it's
Fest,
the weekend.
baby.
Oh my God, we got a show tonight, don't we? We got a webinar tonight,
Oh, that's
guys.
right. Should I go back? Let me share the screen.
No, don't be sharing your screen, man. We're out.
All right.
Everybody visit MarketChameleon.com. You'll see the pop up there if you want to join the webinar tonight. Dimitri and I getting into it tonight. And look at you, man. You bring up your screen and now you mess up my production value.
I'm not sharing the screen. I'm back. Don't you see me?
Yeah, that momentary flip flop. Man, I can't even. All right, everybody, take care. Chess, Real, Edward, my man Jake, overseas. Everybody's in today, man. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Hopefully, see you tonight for the webinar, and hasta lunes.
Safe trading, everybody.